Pharmaceutical companies Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson are now focusing on COVID-19 vaccine trials for children. Experts predict vaccines may not be available for high schoolers until fall, and for younger children until early next year.
It's very common in clinical trials of all kinds to test things in adults first so that you can verify safety. When you then introduce it into the pediatric age groups, maybe you do 12 to 17 first, maybe then you push down to the lower ones. Each of the manufacturers has a slightly different plan that they're working on for how they're going to introduce the ages.
Dr. David Hunstead is the chief of pediatric infectious diseases at Washington University School of Medicine and St. Louis Children's Hospital. Here, clinical trials are launched this spring to evaluate COVID-19 vaccines in children. Hunstead says many families are eager for their children to receive a vaccine.
Getting vaccines tried in kids, evaluate them, get that data by later this year, hopefully, will help us get kids back not only into school full-time, but into all of their other activities as well. The companies do want these vaccines to reach children in what we might consider higher risk groups. And so I think there will be the ability to enroll kids who have stable medical conditions, like, just to take some examples, diabetes, Down syndrome, things like that. That'll help everything go back toward a more normal life for these kids.
The first step is inviting families to the Washington University online registry.
When we start to call people, not all the age groups will be open at the exact same time. And so this is why we were collecting the ages of your children in the registry, because based on what arms of which studies are open, we'll be calling people in that order.
Dr. Hunstead says there's reason to feel confident the trials will go well.
We expect that kids will respond very well to the vaccines and that the safety profiles will be very similar to what was seen in adults. These trials will be being done at multiple sites across the United States. But I do think the time frame is a period of months after you begin the trial. And so that's why I say later this year sometime we are expecting that we'll have some initial data.
What do you say to the parents who are interested but not sure they want their children enrolled?
Please go to the registry and, we'll call you when you have an opportunity to enroll. If you hear more about a study and you decide this isn't for us, that's also totally fine.
Calls will be made late March and early April.
We have many more people in the registry than we will be able to enroll in these first couple of trials, although there will be subsequent trials, hopefully, for some of the others. And we want to have our study population be representative of the diversity that we have in the St. Louis area. People may not get called for these trials, but there will be future trials that hopefully we'll be able to get in touch with people for.
For the latest information on the vaccine trials available for children on the Washington University Medical Campus and a link to the registry, go to our website, hecmedia.org.